Hi class, welcome today. I've got something special that I want to read you as we begin our learning today. But first, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever created an imaginary or a pretend friend? Maybe you were feeling lonely. Maybe you were feeling scared. And you decided you were going to make up a pretend friend or an imaginary friend to help you get through that boring or scary moment. Well, today we are going to read a story about an imaginary friend whose name is Beekle. And Beekle has an exciting story that I know you're going to love. But here's what I want you to do. Before we begin reading the book, I want you to take just a few moments, pause this video, and I want you to go get your favorite, best stuffed animal friend to hear the story with you. Maybe it's your teddy bear. Maybe it's the one that you sleep with at night. I want you to pause the video and go get your favorite stuffed animal to listen to the story with you. Do that right now. All right, did you get your stuffed animal? Welcome back. Let's get into the story. Look at this book. This book is an exciting book with lots of cool colors. Some of them are dark, some of them are bright. I know you're going to love it. Remember, when you read a book, we look at the cover. This book tells us that this cover tells us that this book is definitely for kids. It has lots of colors. It has the cartoon characters. This definitely identifies that it's for kids. We also can look at the author and we can look at the illustrator. Remember, the author writes the book. The illustrator draws the pictures. Let's get started. Right here's the title page. It gives the same information. The author is Dan Santat. And then right here tells you who the illustrator is. Let's get started. Remember, this story is about Beekle. He was born on an island far, far away where imaginary friends were created. Here let me read it again. He was born on an island far away where imaginary friends were created. Here they lived and they played with each other, eagerly waiting to be imagined by a real child. Every night he stood under the stars, hoping for his turn to be picked by a child and given a special name. He waited for many nights. Look at that. Every night he waited and waited. But his turn never came. Have you ever had to wait for something a long, long time? Beekle did. His mind filled with thoughts of all the amazing things that were keeping his friends from imagining him. But rather than waiting, what do you think Beekle's going to do? He did the unimaginable. Have you ever done something that was hard to believe? Something that no one could imagine? What do you think Beekle's going to do? Interesting, huh? He sailed through the unknown waters and he faced many scary things. But thinking about his friend gave him the courage to journey on. Look at, he's on the boat. Look at the big scary whales at the bottom with the big teeth. But he's not afraid of those whales. He's pushing forward. He's continuing on his trip because he knew that he wanted to find his friend. Until he reached the real world. Look at the real world. It looks a lot different than the imaginary one that Beekle was born in, huh? It kind of looks dull. Not as exciting. Not a whole lot of colors. What do you think Beekle's going to think about it? The real world was kind of a strange place. There were no kids eating cake. Look at the moms and dads eating cake. No one stopped to listen to the music. And everyone needed a nap time. Do you take a nap? Then he finally saw something familiar. What do you think it is? so he followed it. Would you follow it? What's he gonna find? He had a good feeling about this place. Let's skip ahead. He had a good feeling about this place, but he looked everywhere, and he couldn't find his friend. It was a good and exciting place, but he still could not find his friend. He climbed to the top of the tree and he looked out, wishing his friend would come. Look at him, clear up here to the very top. All these friends, but not his friend. Where was his friend at? But no one came. Look, he's sitting there all alone. How does that make you feel? Kind of sad, huh? He thought about how far he had come and how long he had waited, and he felt very sad. But then he heard a noise below. Hello! Hello! Who do you think it is? It was his friend. Look! Finally, he had a real friend. Her face was friendly and familiar, and there was something about her that felt just right. She even had drew a picture for him. That's nice, huh? At first, they weren't sure what to do. Neither of them had never made a friend before. But after a little while, they soon realized they were perfect together. Have you ever met someone and at first you were kind of shy? Maybe you were unsure if you were going to be friends, but then later on you became best friends? Yeah, sometimes it's hard to make friends, but when we do, it sure is a lot of fun, huh? Beekle and Alice had many new adventures. They shared their snacks. They told funny jokes. Look at them, they're even drawing at school. The world began to feel a little less strange. Look at all the adventures that they're doing. How exciting. And together they did the unimaginable. Do you have a best friend? Do you have somebody that you like to do things with? Are they real? Are they imaginable? Are they like my friend Beekle here, who's a stuffed animal? What's your friend like? Here's what I'd like you to do. After you finish your school or while you're doing your schoolwork today, I would like you to take some time and I would like you to draw a picture of you and your friend doing the unimaginable. After you get that picture drawn just perfect, draw it, color it, make it look sharp. Have your mom or your dad or grandma take a picture of it and send it to me on Class Dojo so that I can see it. I'm looking forward to seeing all your great artwork. Well, I hope you have fun today. Do your best in your school today and learn lots. We'll see you next time.